The Israelites are now wandering in the wilderness. They are constantly grumbling and complaining. They have no trust in Moses and reject the provisions that the Lord their God have made. A reading from Numbers chapter 11, selected verses. The rabble among them had a strong craving, and the Israelites also wept again and said, "If only we had meat to eat. We remembered the fish we used to eat in Egypt for nothing. The cucumbers, the melons, the leeks, the onions, and the garlic. But now our strength is dried up, and there is nothing at all but this manna to look at." Moses heard the people weeping throughout their families, all at the entrances of their tents. Then the Lord became very angry, and Moses was displeased. So Moses said to the Lord, "Why have you treated your servant so badly? Why have I not found favor in your sight that you lay the burden of all the people on me? Did I conceive all these people? Did I give birth to them, that you should say to me, 'Carry them in your bosom as a nurse carries a sucking child'? To the land that you promised on oath to their ancestors? Where am I to get meat to give to all these people? For they come weeping to me and say, 'Give us meat to eat.' I am not able to carry all these people alone, for they are too heavy for me. If this is the way you are going to treat me, put me to death at once, if I have found favor in your sight, and do not let me see my misery." So the Lord said to Moses, "Gather for me 70 of the elders of Israel, whom you know to be elders of the people and officers over them. Bring them to the tent of meeting and have them take their place there with you." So Moses went out and told the people the words of the Lord. And he gathered 70 elders of the people and placed them all around the tent. Then the Lord came down in the cloud and spoke to them, and took some of the Spirit that was on him and put it on the 70 elders. And when the Spirit rested upon them, they prophesied, but they did not do it again. 2 men remained in the camp, one named Eldad and the other named Medad. And the Spirit rested on them. They were among those registered, but they had not gone out to the tent. And so they prophesied in the camp. And the young man ran and told Moses, "Eldad and Medad are prophesying in the camp." And Joshua, son of Nun, the assistant of Moses, on one of his chosen men, said, "My lord Moses, stop them." But Moses said to him, "Are you jealous for my sake? Would that all the Lord's people were prophets, and that the Lord would put his Spirit on them. The word of the Lord.
Thanks be to God.
From the Psalter, we will now read Psalm 19, verses 7 through 14. The law of the Lord is perfect and revives the soul.
The testimony of the Lord is sure and gives wisdom to the innocent.
The statutes of the Lord are just and rejoice the heart.
The commandment of the Lord is clear and gives light to the eyes.
The fear of the Lord is clean and endures forever.
The judgments of the Lord are true and righteous altogether.
More to be desired are they than gold, more than much fine gold.
Sweeter far than honey in the comb.
By them also is your servant enlightened.
And in keeping them there is great reward.
Who can tell how often he offends?
Cleanse me from my secret faults.
Above all, keep your servant from presumptuous sins. Let them not get dominion over me.
Then shall I be whole and sound and innocent of a great offense.
Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight.
O Lord, my strength and my Redeemer.